I baited this 4.6 star mechanic with this car in excellent condition to see if they'll rip me off. A commenter and I wanted to see if they deserved over 1,300 5-star reviews. So I took my car in and told them the check engine light was on. What I didn't tell them was that I was the reason the light was on. I had replaced the gas cap rubber earlier with an O-ring from Ace Hardware, which broke the seal in the emission system and triggered the engine code. This code could be caused by many expensive issues, so it was the perfect honesty test since it could be solved with a $15 gas cap. Why am I doing all this? And the mechanic tried to rip my sister off, and that pissed me off. Dodgy mechanics have gone unchecked for too long. It's time for us to find out if our mechanics are actually honest. My goal is to find tests you can do to verify if your mechanic is honest, but there are risks involved. If a mechanic finds out you're testing them, they could retaliate. If it's a scam shop, who knows who's running that operation? The first obstacle we have to overcome is that we are normal people trying to trick an expert into showing their hand. We might not have the skills or the tools to do anything complicated, so that leaves us only a few options. That's why this is the perfect honesty test. It's easy enough for your grandma to do, and there's no risk of damage to your car. But don't take my word for it. Here's a mechanic I trust breaking it down, and more importantly, letting me know if what I'm doing will damage my car. And it had better not, since this is my wife's car. What is an evap code and what does the evap system do?
The fuel tank and everything that contains the fuel in a closed container that is supposed to be completely sealed is not sealed.
What does the code PO455 mean?
PO455 is a leak in your evap system.
If I had that code, would it be safe for me to drive around for one day?
Definitely it would be safe. The evap system has to do with pollution. It is a government-controlled system. Back in the days, we did not have a catalytic converter. We did not have a lot of things to control the evap system. And matter of fact, we did not have an evap system. We were able to drive your vehicle up and down as long as the engine was running. So evap system doesn't give you more of a problem. What happens is when you have an evap system, you're not complying with the government rules because of pollution. That's pretty much it.
But did this shop try to rip me off? When I called and asked how much for diagnostics, he said no charge to scan. If we have to dig deeper, we'll let you know. On arrival, they were friendly, had a waiting room with coffee and chips, and within 2 minutes, they were looking at my car. While all that is nice, not being scammed is nicer. The owner came back, and before I had finished my chips, he explained it was an emissions code, that the gas cap was not sealing, and if I buy a new gas cap, it should resolve the issue. He refused to take payment. I would take my car there.